Um, Good morning, good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever time you are watching this. So I am Erwin Bernard Talento, and I am here to show you a simple tutorial of how to use lines, um, um, lines that have to do with angles, and also by plotting coordinate systems or coordinates. And after we create a certain figure, we will put dimensions on it. So basically, I am trying to show you on how to create a certain figure using lines and its concept. So without further ado, let us start. We will start by pressing the command for line, which is L. Then as you can see, the line, enter. And based on the figure that I am going to do, the first coordinate or the origin, the new origin will be on the coordinate 1, and for the y we need also 1. So 1 comma 1, then enter. As you can see, um, the first end of the line is plotted at coordinate 1 1. So the figure that I'm going to do, the next, this line should be connected to the coordinate 4.11. So the first way to do this is simply typing hashtag and typing the text coordinate, so which is 4.1, comma 1. So to check if it is plotted correctly, select the line, and you can see here that it is correct, 4.1 and 1. And the other way to do this is through finding the difference of the distances of the coordinates. So again, line, our origin is 1 and 1. So the distance first in the x-axis between 4.1 and 1 is simply 3.1. So that we will be putting the value of 3.1, which is the distance between those two coordinates. So obviously it is positive because it's going to the right, as you are familiar with the quadrants of the x and y axis. So we'll be putting 3.1 for the x-axis, comma, and for the y-axis, we'll be putting 0 because as you can see, it is only a straight line. There are no changes. It didn't go up or it didn't go down, so it will be 0. So to check it, select the line again, and as you can see here, it is 4.1 and 1. So I will be using this second method because I find it very challenging, though it is more harder than the first one. So connect the next coordinate would be 4.5 and 2.2. So the difference between 4.5 and 4.1 is 0.4, and it's also going to the right. That's why it's positive 0.4, comma. And the difference between 2.2 and 1 is 1.2. So it is going up the y-axis. That's why it is positive 1.2. And check it. The next coordinate should be 4.5 and 2.2. To check it, there's you can see here it as you can see at the bottom part, it is written as 4.5 and 2.2. Now we will be simply continue the figure by just simply putting or typing the distances of the lines, the length of lines. So call line again, L, continue it. So based on the figure that I'm trying to do, the length of this line should be 2.3. Now this is where the angle comes in. So the inside angle of this lines is 150. Should be 150 here. So, and as we know, half a circle is 180 degrees. So by starting here at 0, so 180 minus 150 is equals to 30 degrees. So starting from the 0, we need to aim it at 30 degrees. Then as you have aimed it on 30 degrees, you will be just simply typing the length of the line, which is 1.4. So another one, it goes up based on the figure that I am trying to create with a distance, with a length of 2.1. So same concept of the angle here, in which the inside angle is 150 and the remaining angle out of 180 is 30 degrees. So we will be starting here, which is 90, is indicated as 90 degrees. So 90 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 120 degrees. So as you have set it into 120 degrees, just type the distance, the length of 1.6. So a straight line with a length of 1.3. Another straight line with a length of 1.4. And another angle comes in, which have an angle of 45 degrees. Um, so from starting here again, 90 degrees plus 45 degrees is 135 degrees. So pinpoint it again with your cursor. So this cursor is an important tool here in the AutoCAD as far as I know. So 135 degrees and simply type the length of 2.2. Another straight line with a length of 1. And another angle again, which is 45 also, like on this side. So start again from 90. I prefer starting here. So you can start also here at 180 degrees, but you will deduct 45 from 180 degrees. So I prefer adding it. So 90 plus 45 degrees is 135 again. As you have done 135 degrees, type again the length, which is 1.5. Also, another straight line with a length of 1. Simply type it. And here we have to make an angle of 60 degrees based on the figure that I'm trying to create. 60 with that length of 2.3. So now that we are almost finished with our figure. So if I were to connect this on the origin or the coordinate 1, 1, it should form an angle of 120 degrees. And if it were to form an angle of 120 degrees, it means the figure that I'm trying to create is on track, right on track. So I hope, as you can see, it's 120 degrees. And click. There you have it. This is the figure that we are trying to create. So it's just a simple line with just typing the length of each lines with its corresponding angles. Now we will be first labeling the coordinates. So the we will um, this part we will be doing labeling this part. So let's call for the text. The command for it is called mtext. And select the area where you want to place the label. Then click. Um, Type. So press because coordinate. Select and you may reposition it as you want. Same concept here. So mtext, copying mtext again. Select the place that you want to click, type table. So this coordinate is as we know as 4.1 and 1. Click and reposition it as you please. Now, another technique that I'm going to show you, instead of calling the command for the text, we can just simply copy this and edit it. So for the command of copy, let's type CO for copy and select the object that we want to copy, which is this one, then press enter and specify the base point anywhere you want, then drag it that you want it to place to. Escape, then double double click to edit. So this coordinate is 4.5 and 2.2 and click. So to double check the coordinates, let's do this again. So it's 4.5 and 2.2 and 4.1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So it's correct. Now let us move on to the dimensioning. Um, this is really simple. So the command for dimension is simply calling out to dim. So select at endpoints of the line that you are going to put a dimension with, and then it is up to you on how tall you want it to be. So I just want it to be. So we just keep doing the same process over and over again. So as you can see, the dimensions also help us check that the lengths of the lines that we are doing, if it's correct or not. So we just need to keep going. So as far as I know, the lengths of these lines are correct. And there you have it. So I have noticed something. The format of these two dimensions are different from the others, as you can see. So if you want to reposition it, sorry, I haven't canceled it yet. So if you want to reposition it, just simply press this, then put it here and there. As you can see, it is the same as others. Also same for this one. You just have to, there you have it. So it is up to you on how you will change your dimensions. And you can also change the font size or the format or the precision of these dimensions here in the annotation. So now we will do the dimensions for the angle. So let us call on the command for demand for dimension angular or dn. Done. So select the two lines that cover the angle I mean. You can set it um, which at which any way you want. So we just need to keep doing it. Let us call again done. Select the two lines that cover the angles and set it any way you want. Same goes here. And select the two lines. So also here, Then select the two lines. So you may adjust it any way you want, so it cannot bother the other dimensions. Okay, I'll try turning off the ortho. Oh, is that the ortho? I think so. Oh yeah, it is. Next, for these last two remaining angles, we'll be making a line. So you'll know why in a bit. Let's just set the length of it as 1. So the reason that I have created a line is so that we can sell, because the function for creating a dimension for an angle needs lines. So if I didn't create this line, we would be able to create an angle here. Let's call again for Dan. Select these two lines for the angle to be created. And as you can see, so this is what I am talking about. So due to the position or the space provided, so you can also adjust it here. So keep adjusting the dimension so it doesn't bother each other. I think I might have to turn off the order again. Okay. Also, 120 degrees, we'll be calling la L and create a line with a length. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn it on again. With a length of 1. Call again for Dan. Select the two lines, create an angle of 120 degrees, and voila. As you can see, our figure is correct. So this is only a basic tutorial on how to create a figure just using lines and coordinates and angles. So these are the most basic tools that you will often use throughout your journey with AutoCAD. So by the way, I'm using an AutoCAD 2810 as indicated here. And also, as you can see, our figure is already completed, or already complete rather. So I hope that you have learned something here in my simple discussion of using lines and pointing out the coordinates for it, creating dimensions also of the lines and its angles. So that would be all, and thank you um, for watching me do this.